Hi guys, welcome to Simply For Me. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I style my hair into single strand twist outs. I hope you enjoy watching. So I'm going to be starting off with freshly washed hair, and I'm going to be using the Camille Rose Almond Joy Twisting Butter for this hairstyle. You can choose to use any curling product of your choice, but this is what I'm using at the moment. As I said, my hair is washed and it's been moisturized. You can refer back to my previous video for how I seal in the moisture in my hair. So now I'm just taking down the twists that I have in there, which I just did to keep my hair stretched. And so at this point, I'm just parting my hair. I like side parts for my twist outs. Some people like center parts, that's okay too. The most important thing is to just part your hair first before you do the twists so that the twist can go in the direction of the style that you want or the part that you want. But again, this is just me being a little lazy. Instead of using a comb, I'm just using my fingers. But yeah, so I'm just parting my hair in a side part. And now I'm just twisting, separating my hair into different sections just to make it easier to manage, and just twisting and clamping it down. Now I'm taking the first section and I'm just separating that into two. And what I did was to take some of the Almond Joy Twisting Butter, and I'm just going to apply that to each section before I then twist. Now you could choose to separate your hair into smaller sections for the actual twists. I tend to prefer chunkier twists. And then another thing I do also is to do different size twists all around my hair, just to kind of add character to the twist itself, but you don't have to do that. You can do the same size. Again, I like medium to large size twists, just my preference, but as I said, you can make them as small as you want. So yeah, so I just take the product and I apply it to each section, and then I neatly twist that section. Ensure that the twist is nice and neat and even as you go down the hair strands. And then I just make sure I apply enough product to the ends of my hair as well. And then I just repeat that process on the rest of my hair and all around the different sections. So occasionally as I'm twisting my hair, I may come across a single strand knot. Usually I try to unravel it with my fingers, but if I'm not successful, I just cut it off because single strand knots are the enemy of progress, literally. They can just inhibit growth, or just in general, just not good for healthy hair. So if you can't unravel it with your fingers, I just cut it off at the point where the knot has formed. So that's it with the twisting process. These are the size twists I have on my head, as I said, medium to large. And then I just tie with a scarf. You can choose to use a bonnet and just cover it up and go about your day if you're chilling at home, or head to bed if it's late at night. In my case, I'm heading to bed because it was probably about 2 a.m. in the morning. So this is the following day, and now I'm just going to be taking my twists down. And to start off, I'm going to be using coconut oil. In this case, I just got one from Harris Teeter, and you can use any coconut oil of your choice, any brand of your choice. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit to coat my fingers before taking down the twists. And the reason I do that is to reduce any frizz that may happen when taking down the twist as a result of the friction from my fingers. So I'm just unraveling the twist very gently. You don't want to pull, you don't want to yank your hair. You just want to preserve the pattern that the twists have formed. Now, when I twisted my hair, I did it around 2 a.m. in the morning, and I had a very early work event the following day, a volunteer event I had to go to. So my hair is still a little bit damp, it's still a little wet, so the twists aren't as defined as I would have loved them to be, but that's okay. Sometimes your hair doesn't turn out in the way that you want it to. You just have to work with it and rock it. So some people like to leave the twists as they are once you take them down. I like a fuller look, so then what I do is that I go back to each strand and unravel or pull them apart, just because I like a bigger, fuller look. You can choose to do that if you want. It's not mandatory. That's just my preference. So I'm just going back to each strand and just pulling again and unraveling them. And again, as I said, my hair is still damp, so the twists are not as defined as I want. The difference between having an undefined twist out versus a defined twist out is really the time that you allocate to ensuring that your hair gets fully dry before you take down your twists. So usually, as I said, I would wait to do that, but I had a work event that morning. Very early in the morning, might I add, so I had to get up to unravel the twist. And now I'm just kind of fluffing and just ensuring that my hair takes shape. Just working with it. And now I'm taking my Denman brush and I'm just gonna lightly brush the edges and tuck that behind my ear. Again, just fluffing and just working with it to take shape till you get the desired look. As you may be able to tell, I'm actually experiencing shrinkage because my hair again wasn't fully dry, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And now I'm gonna take a wide tooth comb to kind of just raise my roots a bit. You don't have to do this. Again, I just like that big look, and this helps me achieve it. Another thing it does also is to close any gaps in your hair from the parts from the twists. But I just use it to just slightly raise things up just to have that bigger, fuller effect. And there you have it. I think it looks great. So that's it. This is how I wore my hair to work, and I got lots of compliments. I'm gonna cut to what my hair looks like when the twists are more defined, and the only difference is really the time that I allotted to having the twists get very dry before I take them down. But yeah, this is it, guys. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram at Simply Fumi. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love, the comments, the questions you guys have asked. I really appreciate you all. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video of Simply Fumi. Take care.